So I asked my students, what's the EX word that means you're really tired because you've done a run? Oh no, you just can't run anymore. You've got no energy. And hopefully, with a bit of encouragement, if they know my system, they'll put their hands up and we'll get exhaustion. And I say, yeah, when you're exhausted, you exhale. And I put exhale on the whiteboard. And exhale and exhaustion gives me exhaust. Where on a car does a petrol and diesel car, does it exhale? And then with a little bit of talking and banter, the students will hopefully see, oh, the tubes at the back, they're the exhaust. That's where the fumes comes out. And so from exhaustion and exhale, I've now got exhaust. And I say to my students, yeah, can you make this out of just iron? What would be the problem? And so, yes, we go through the combustion process in the engine, writing down the fuel, petrol, diesel, or candle wax, or paper, any kind of fuel. Food also does exactly the same equation. Respiration is called, but it's all a type of combustion formula. Fuel plus oxygen gives, well, what does the carbon in the carbohydrates give you? Well, the carbon with oxygen gives carbon dioxide. Yeah, unless in some cases where there's not enough oxygen around where you get carbon monoxide, or in other cases where there's definitely not enough oxygen around and you get soot. But anyway, they're sidelines. I'll put them on the board, but they're sidelines. Carbon becomes carbon dioxide. What happens to the hydrogen in the carbohydrates? Writing it on the board, carbohydrates. It's got high for hydrogen. The hydrogen gets together with oxygen to make what molecule? H2O. Water. Water? Surely it's much too hot to be water. So yeah, the H2O molecules are steam. And what would happen to iron if hot steam came up? Yes, it would rust away. It would all go brown. So how do they stop that happening? What other things in your house don't rust, even though they're being washed up lots and lots? Well, knives, forks, spoons, and the sink are all stainless steel. And so this is my way of getting to teach stainless steel and exhaust pipes. They're a silvery colour because they've got an amount of chromium, about 10 or 15%, an amount of nickel, about 20 or 30%, and then a bit of carbon to make the iron strong, and the rest is iron. 0.03% carbon. About that. It does vary from exhaust to exhaust. That's what stops your exhaust rusting away. Of course, Teslas and other electric cars don't have exhausts. They don't need them. There's nothing coming out. There's no chemical reaction. Okay, there's a kind of chemical reaction going on in the chemicals in the battery, but nothing escapes. It's all inside.